Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Guild Wars 2 Translated. In the last episode, we took a short intermission and stopped by Castora for an interesting update on one of the new elite specializations. Now, back on track, let's revisit what we were translating before. We were in Logan's office and I mentioned that I didn't translate something here. What are these items, you might ask? Well, the books. The cover of them can be translated, but that's not all. There are many books in both Divinity's Reach, Ebonhawk, and other places, especially the book cards you can find around. So for today's episode, we will look into translating all the different book covers found around Tyria. The first one we look at is this green one. The cover says Songs of the Vil. Rather cryptic, and this book could be about a plethora of things. The next book is this blue one. This one has an interesting title. It says The Seraph, A History of the Crichton Guardians. I'm sure it talks about the war in Kryta, which ended up leading to the creation of the Seraph. Then we take a look at this beige book. It says Intricacies of the Quaggan Lifestyle. I would absolutely love to read this one, since we haven't gotten any new info on the Quaggan in a long time. Next up is this grey-greenish one with a purple design on it. It simply says Modern Norn Fashion. I have a strong feeling this one holds the secret to the ultimate fashion for the Fashion Wars endgame. Now, there are a few books where the texture is too blurry to be able to translate them. It's unfortunate. I truly wonder what these say. Then we get two books where both have an interesting title about the same subject. The first one has a design with 6 circles lined around a larger circle, and the title simply states The Gods. The other one is a black ornate book that says A History of the Gods. I wonder if either of these books have any insight into the origin of the gods. Up next is a book that says History of Tyria, where unfortunately the final line, which probably had the author's name, is indecipherable. The last book, using the new Crichton alphabet, says Examination of the Kingdom of Or. Once again, I'm left to wonder if this book could give us some insight into the gods or the history of humans before they arrived on Tyria. We then get a set of books that use Ascalonian. The first one says The Searing, and the author's name is yet again unreadable. This one might have some interesting info on the days surrounding the Searing. Next up is a book called From the Shadows Inside the Order of Whispers. This one could potentially have some interesting info, but I doubt that the Order of Whispers would let someone publish secrets in such an official manner. Then we get Historical Monuments of Ascalon. The bottom says Simon. This seems to be a very old book, since Simon was the personal scribe of King Adalbern during the final years of the human kingdom of Ascalon. And the last book on the list for today is a book called The Elder Dragons, and the author is illegible once again because of the low-res textures. This is quite a lot of items for today's episode, so join me next time on Guild Wars 2 Translated for some more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye guys!